Hey, Dr. Michael Griffith here. This video is going to go over a quick screen to assess whether you are hypermobile. So, hypermobility is an increase in collagen elasticity, and this is a genetic trait. So what we use to assess this is a scale called the Beightons scale. Now this one is measured on a scale of 9. So 5 out of 9 or higher is considered hypermobile. Now, people that come into the practice that are hypermobile typically are describing symptoms that are indicative of pain and what they call restricted movement and stiffness. However, when you assess them, they've actually got quite good range of motion. So what's actually happening is their body is running a more rigid posture system due to inactivity and a lack of functional movement of the neck joints itself. So in a second we'll go through the Beightons scale. Now, first step for the Beightons scale and screening, we want to assess thumb flexibility. The idea is, can you adduct or approximate your thumb to the forearm? I can't. This is when we do both sides. 1 point each side. The next we move into the pinky finger. Can you bend your pinky and bring it backwards past the 90-degree mark? 1 on each side. 1 point one side, 2 points for each. The next, can you overlock or hyperextend the elbows? In my case, I can overlock my left, so that'll be 1 point for me. 2 points if you can do both sides, obviously. The next part of the Beightons scale, we'll move into the lower limb. What we want to do is similar to the elbows, we want to see if we can now overextend or overlock one or both knees. In my case, I can do both, which gives me, in conjunction with my left elbow, a score of 3 so far. We then move on to assess hamstring flexibility. What we want to see is, can you, with straight legs, bend forward and place both palms flat on the floor. Now, unlike the other tests, which are bilateral, this one just gives you a score of 1. So 1 point if you can do it. As you're bending forward, I can touch the toes and floor, but not with palms down. So that, for me, is a negative. So far, that gives me a total point score of 3 out of 9 on the Beightons scale, and I'm not hypermobile. So that's the Beightons scale. It's a quick way and a quick screen of assessing for hypermobility. These things are often, when you're hypermobile and have an increase in collagen elasticity, it often will pre-select you to get into exercises and sports such as gymnastic and dance, ballet, these sorts of things, purely because you've got the flexibility and the range to do it, and you're quite good at it quite quickly. All right, now there are, with adjustments when you are a hypermobile patient, essentially we're not using heavy end range adjustments or heavy manual adjustments. It's very gentle impulse adjusting to help improve fine motor and sensory motor control. So thank you for watching the video, and if you do find yourself 5 or 9, 5 out of 9 or higher on that Beightons scale, please shoot us an email or give us a practice a call, and we'll be able to look after you and give you a little bit more information on how we can help. Thank you for watching.